Daphne here with Block I. A tasty start to this block with hazelnut stitch and smocked honeycomb. Then it's off to Paris with Eiffel Towers. We finish the block with diamonds, studded not with diamonds, but with baubles. Block I, 4 new stitches, smocked honeycomb, hazelnut stitch, Eiffel Tower and diamond pattern with small bauble. Here is the third page for Block I. These charts are not because of short rows, they are because smocked honeycomb is an 8-row pattern, hazelnut stitch is a 12-row pattern, and Eiffel Tower is a 16-row pattern. The charts are to make sure it is easy to keep track of which row you are up to in each pattern. The chart also keeps you on track for little variations like one foundation row here of purl, increasing 2 stitches for the Eiffel Tower pattern. When you come down here, these small numbers here are row repeats. So you do row 1, 2, 3, then you have to repeat rows 2 and 3 twice. So you do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then on to 8, 9, 10. The same down here. There is one foundation row to work. It is just purling right across both colours. Using colour 2, purl 19 stitches. Using colour 1, purl 40 stitches. We've finished the foundation row. Now let's get on with the patterns. So work the smocked honeycomb, maintaining the special sides, and work the 12 rows of hazelnut stitch in colour 2. Work it twice, then work rows 1 to 11 again. I have just finished twice through the hazelnut stitch and 3 times through the smocked honeycomb stitch. This mini chart is all about the smocked honeycomb. There's 40 stitches altogether, 35 of which do the honeycomb stitch. Then on the right hand side there's an extra 2 reverse stocking stitches, and on the left there's an extra 2 reverse stocking stitches, and then a twisted stitch. Now the extra 2 stitches, the extra 2 reverse stocking stitches, just blend in with the 3 stitches that belong to the smocked honeycomb. So at the beginning and end of each row, instead of having 3 stitches, as the smocked honeycomb says, there are actually 5. 3 belonging to the honeycomb and 2 the extra 2. And there's the twisted stitch. We have to increase twice in this foundation row, and we don't want any bits and bobs to show on the right side, so this is what I do. Purl, then drop the stitch off, lift it back up and purl again. I'll show you that again. Purl, drop it off, lift this side of it back up and then purl into it again. I'll just finish that little bit and then show you how it looks on the other side. There we are, nice neat transition. I have finished the Eiffel Tower stitch and the smock honeycomb, so now we are up to the diamond pattern with small baubles. Colour 4. Knit 3 rows, decreasing 6 stitches in the first row. Usually when I have to decrease, it's usually only 1 or 2 stitches, so you can just guess by eye. But seeing there are 6 decreases in this one, I thought I'd better space them out evenly. There are 61 stitches in this row, and we have to decrease 6 times. So 6 into 61 goes 10, with 1 left over. So 5 there, 6 there, and then every 10th. It makes sure that the decreasing is even. So every time I come to one of the stitch markers, I just knit 2 together. and the decreases will be good and even across the whole row. For the diamond pattern, work 8 rows with the bobbles as shown on the chart, and you have to maintain 3 stitches of stocking stitch at the beginning and the end of each row. I didn't do a little chart like this with the diamonds in the middle and the 3 stocking stitches each end, but I think you're probably used to doing that type of thing by now. So 3 stocking stitches at each end, and then the 8 rows. After you've done the 8 rows, you have to finish the diamonds by knitting row 1 again. There are no separate words for this pattern. It's all on this chart and these few words here. There are the 8 rows of the diamond pattern, and to finish it you have to do row 1 again. That is because that little dot there will then be on top to finish the pattern. So 3 stitches each end in stocking stitch, and then the diamond pattern with bobbles. I have just finished the knit 3 rows, decreasing 6 stitches in the first row. The next row, row 4, is a purl row, and that will bring us back to this side, to the right side of the knitting, ready to begin the diamond pattern. You have done this diamond pattern previously in block C. The difference this time is that I've added a small bobble in the middle of each one. So with this pattern, it's 3 stocking stitches, the pattern repeated, 3 stocking stitches. The tutorial videos for these stitches are on my YouTube channel. Here is the finished block. Here is the original block. You can see that the diamonds were finished off with a ridge to match the beginning ridge. So, ready yourself for knitting this block. Perhaps a hazelnut chocolate, a cup of tea or coffee, and some travel brochures nearby, and you, your yarn and needles may create a memorable Parisian feast. Have this one on me. Bye.
Hi, I'm Ferg, Daphne's husband. Here are the steps to get your free download of Daphne's Textured Sampler ebook. The first step is send an email to knitwithdaphne@gmail.com and include the subject free download. There is no need for any content in the email, and then send the email. You will receive an automatic response to your email that includes the link to access Google Cloud. When you click the link, the Knit with Daphne folder with all the downloadable patterns will open. Double-click the Textured Sampler blanket to open and download the ebook. Enjoy knitting the Textured Sampler blanket.